car trivia you didn't ask for, but you're gonna get anyway. You're welcome. This is the Isuzu MU-X Onyx XT 4x4. That is quite a mouthful. And it is the flagship of the MU-X range. It is a large SUV with proper off-roading credentials, a reputation for reliability, and just enough style to fit in basically anywhere, maybe except a supercar convention. Under the bonnet is Isuzu's 3-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, 140 kilowatts, 450 newton meters paired to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Power is sent to all 4 wheels with selectable 2H, 4H and 4L driving modes. The facelift gives it a fresher, more premium look. You get sharp LED headlights with a softer light signature that make it feel a bit more feminine to me, and I really like that. A very large and bold grille and glossy black details that are unique to the Onyx XT that make it feel less work bucky with the booty and more proper premium SUV. It rides on these gorgeous 20-inch alloy wheels that honestly look good enough to make you think twice before driving through that pothole. But you'll do it anyway because, well, Joburg. The Onyx XT gets a 9-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a 360-degree camera, which is thankfully not pixelated like it was taken on a calculator. And honestly, very useful considering the size, the sheer size of this SUV. But does it have a sunroof? There's only one way to find out: a sunroof check. Here's how to check if your car has a sunroof. Oh, doesn't have a sunroof. Oh, that's definitely dropped on my head as a child. You also get in the Onyx XT some red stitching in the interior. You have it on the seats, you have it on the dash, and soft materials like the leather on the dash as well, I think make it look really nice and really premium. But what really cheapens the look, what really cheapens this interior for me is 2 things. And one of them I'm sure you can predict at this point if you've watched any of my content. Number 1, the chrome accents. At some point in using this car, the chrome accents are going to turn black, particularly the areas that you touch the most. And then the rest of it is going to stay chrome. And that's not going to look good. Number 2, piano black. I really miss the times when we had premium interiors in premium cars. When we had wooden interiors. Remember the E30s generations of BMWs? I mean, I know this is not a BMW, 2 different segments, but remember that. When we said this is a premium car, it felt like a premium car. I'm gonna pay 1 million rand for this car. I don't want piano black anywhere. And I understand what people usually say about piano black. It's cost cutting. But number 1, I'm already paying 1 million rand for this car, in case you forgot when I said that 2 seconds ago. And number 2, and I've said this before as well, are we actually saying that we cannot innovate past using piano black? Because piano black came, it did its job, I think it's time for it to leave. If you're going to call a car a premium car, do not put not premium feeling materials in my premium car. You get it? If I have to repeat myself, I'm a You also get quite a few poverty buttons here in the Onyx XT. The Onyx, I'm gonna say this one time. Can this go, please? But I do like that instead of just putting USB ports, I actually get 2 Type-C ports. Even though I kind of prefer if we had a USB port and a Type-C. But most people are using Type-Cs now, but this is still not inclusive, I guess. I prefer USB and Type-C, so give me options. You know what I'm saying? But actually, you also get heated seats in this car. And that's something that came as quite the surprise for me because it's an Isuzu. And you don't necessarily attach luxury, insane luxury like heated seats with Isuzus. But I do appreciate that that is an option that we get in this car. All in all, I must say that the interior feels a little bit better than what you get, for example, in the V-Cross. So it doesn't necessarily feel like a dressed up bakkie. You can actually tell that you're sitting in a good SUV. One thing that Isuzu is always going to do is to try and give you possibly the best that you can get while maintaining some level of simplicity. And that's one thing that Isuzu and Toyota are known for doing. I'm not mad about the touchscreen and the quality that I'm seeing on the touchscreen. In fact, I was pleasantly surprised by, number one, the existence of a full 360-degree camera. Absolutely love it. And I also particularly am impressed by the crispness of the cameras. It's definitely not the best that I've ever seen, but it has far exceeded my expectations, and I really, really like that. Inside, the MU-X is a 7-seater with plenty of practical touches. The second row reclines and the third row folds flat, giving you access to 1,830 liters of boot space, which is massive. Or as Earl would say, 1,830 cabbages and me. Ha ha ha. Funny guy. Funny guy. The MU-X Onyx XT actually offers surprisingly comfortable ride quality for a ladder frame SUV. So what Isuzu has done is they've put in new bushes, thicker anti-roll bars, and they've retuned the dampers. And what that means for you is it will glide very smoothly over potholes and rough patches on the road. So your coffee stays in your cup and not on your lap. Fuel consumption wise, I was actually pretty impressed. I've heard good things about the consumption of the MU-X. So I drove from Joburg to Clarens on one full tank, and even though Isuzu claims a fuel consumption of about 7.5 liters to the 100, I think the lowest that I managed to do with highway driving was 8.9 liters to the 100. So that wasn't so bad considering I never had to fill up. But real world figures will probably hit around 9.5. The best I've done since then was 9.3 liters to the 100. So not bad. It is also a diesel, so it will be slightly more fuel efficient than a petrol counterpart. Now, when it comes to safety, Isuzu did not come to play with the MU-X. It actually has a 5-star ANCAP rating. You get 8 airbags, including one in the center, and you also get adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, autonomous emergency braking. So it really has quite the suite of driver's assistance systems. And so I think that makes it such a strong and meaningful contender for the ultimate family car. The Onyx XT is priced from 1,026,800 Rand in South Africa, and this includes a 5-year 90,000 kilometer service plan and a 5-year 120,000 kilometer warranty. The service intervals are once every year or every 15,000 Ks, and Isuzu also includes corrosion and roadside assistance coverage, so that really adds peace of mind. And speaking of peace of mind, click the link down below or the link in my Instagram bio and get yourself a quick quote from Naked for quick, easy and affordable insurance. Now let's talk about whether or not this car is reasonably priced. One thing is for sure, Isuzu knows how to make good, reliable, predictable cars. It's not about performance, it's not about tech, it's about a car that will last you generations. This particular car is the flagship of the MU-X range, but calling a car a flagship doesn't always justify hitting that million rand mark. I think the Onyx XT is a phenomenal car. I just love Isuzu's maybe, but I think it would really hit the sweet spot at around 800,000 Rand. It is still a 7-seater. It is still incredibly comfortable, very well tuned suspension, so much great value for money. But I don't think for R1 million. But that is just my opinion, so you let me know what you think down in the comments below.